What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, the Stock Dude. Just coming to you just for a few minutes this evening. I had a few minutes and decided to make a quick video and wanted to share with you guys my favorite, and I do mean favorite, all-time website for finding stocks. No matter how bad the day is in the market, no matter what's going on, this website right here, and it goes by the name of Finviz.com, will help you to find what stocks to trade. So if you want to go to that website, it's Finviz.com. I'm going to take you to the home page and show you exactly how to find stocks to trade. As you can see over here by the heat map, this was an ugly, and I do mean ugly day. The Dow Jones was down over 600 points. The Nasdaq down over 148 points. The S&P 500 down 58 points. All due to the coronavirus scare that's going on right now in China. And I know you guys are probably wondering, on a day like today, where you see all of this red trading right here and everything is crashing, everybody's panicking, don't know what to do, don't know where to go, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I'm going to show you how to find stocks that actually went up and rose in price today. So if you go right here to the tab where it says Screener on Finviz.com, click your Screener tab, and you go down to the middle section where it says All. Click your All tab, and basically all that does is put all of the parameters set right here in the open format as to where you can see exactly what you want to choose when you set your parameters for this screen that I'm going to show you. Very simple screen. I go down to the price drop down arrow, and I like to trade stocks that are no less than $4 per share. That's just me personally, and to be honest, I don't recommend anything that's under $4 because the price swings, in my opinion, are just too fast and too furious, no pun intended. So I trade stocks that are over $4 per share. So hit your drop down arrow, change it to $4, over $4 per share. Average volume. Me personally, I set my average volume, and that basically means the average volume of shares that are traded per day. I set mine to over 200,000. That way I have liquidity. And liquidity is basically how many shares are traded per day, and it gives me the ability to get in and out of trades without being stuck into a trade. There's nothing I can think of worse than to be stuck in a trade trying to sell shares at a profit, or worse, trying to protect losing a lot of money and you can't get rid of your shares because the liquidity is so low that there's nobody buying your shares. So I always want my liquidity to be at least 100,000, and in this case I'm going to say 200,000. Relative volume. I set my relative volume to anything over 1. Basically that just means that on today's scan, that the relative volume, the average shares traded, is 200,000. This means that each one of these stocks that are filtered by Finviz.com will be over 200,000. Because the relative value is set to over 1. And once again, like we said at the outset of this video, we're going to find you some stocks that actually rose in price today. Even though it seems like everything fell off the map and crashed today, we're going to find something that actually went up. I would like to go set this to the change from open up 1%. That just means that each one of the stocks that are filtered and screened down here at the bottom went up in today's price at least 1% or more. Come down to the middle section where it says charts. You're going to click your charts tab, and that charts tab is going to pull up the stock charts of every stock that this website Finviz.com found that fit each one of the 4 criteria that you set. So all of these stocks down here should be over $4 or higher in price. The average volume shares traded, bought and sold, should be over 200,000, and the relative volume, which means that it should be at least 200,000 to be more than 200,000 on today's scan. And change from open up 1%. So every stock down here in this screen rose in price 1% higher or more on the day. So we're going to pull up all of these stocks and look at it. Each one of these stocks, they rose in price today. And if you go back to the home page, and we see here, very few stocks actually rose in price. All of these in the red right here, the stock price fell today. You have some like Amazon. Who can afford that? I can't. Disney, Pfizer, AT&T, and pretty much everything else seems like it fell in price. So we go back to the screener and we're going to take a look at some and see whether it was something that we could have possibly made some money on today. Or if nothing else, put on a watch list and maybe make some money on for the next trading day on Monday. This company right here is called Advanced Emissions Solutions, ticker symbol ADES, and it's in the NASDAQ. And the average shares traded per day is 220,000, and the volume for the day was 305,000 plus. That's where that relative volume comes in. It's more than average, which means that there's a good chance for this to follow through on the next trading day and possibly go higher, because the volume of shares bought and sold is higher on a bad day in the market. So I'll place this on a watch list. It opened up today at $11.24 a share. The high today was $11.69, and the low today was $11.19. And as you see right here, it says the close price was $11.39. So I will place this on a watch list. Told you we're gonna find you guys something to trade. Let's take a look. Basically what I'm doing here is I like to just look at the formations of the candlesticks and just eyeball it and just give it, a chance for it to kind of sink into your mind just by looking at it. And just check your patterns and see if there's anything. As you see right here, this is your man of gold. A lot of times when the market is bad, people panic. And one thing that I've known to be true for many, many years that I've been trading is that when the market is bad and people panic, they go to what I call Old Faithful. That's stocks that involve gold and stocks that involve silver. So the ticker symbol for your man of gold is AUY. And as you see today, they rose in price. The amount of gold was up 3.83%. And being that the average trade for your amount of gold is 17 million shares per day, today they had over 30 million. So they traded almost twice as many shares today than the average. So this would be another good stock to put on a watch list. And it's trading at $4.07 per share. If you think about it, grab you 1,000 shares of those if you can afford it, and it goes up 15 cents per share, and you got 1,000 of them. Guess what? That's a quick $150 because you earn 15 cents per share, and you have 1,000. So 1,000 times 15 cents is $150. That's pretty good on a bad day when everybody else lost money. And we'll look at one more. I want to keep this video a little shorter than normal. And just see if we can see something on the charts that may be able to give us an edge. Let's look at Charter Communications. It's a cable company. As you see here, it's in a strong upward trend. And today's price is $517.46 per share. That's a lot. So when it's a high price stock like this, I would recommend trading options on it, unless you have $517.46 per share to give. But as you see, the price went up almost 5% in a day. And the average volume is just over 1.08 million. Today it traded just over 2 million. So above average volume. And as you look right here, if this thing breaks out above the high, and the high of this was $521.69. So me personally, I would put in a order to try to buy this thing as it breaks today's previous high. So on the next trading day, which in this case is Monday, if this thing closes over that high of $521.69, I will be in it to win it, because it's a good chance that it's going higher. As you can see, it's in a strong uptrend, and it has better than average volume. And a lot of times when they break out to the upside, the sky's the limit. So that's just basically what I wanted to show you guys. My favorite website, Finviz.com, and just a simple scan for you to find exactly what stocks to trade, because even though it seemed like it, everything did not go down as it seems. It's a lot of red, a lot of down stocks were in the market today. But with this scan right here, you could have had the only few stocks that did go up. Once again, it's the stock dude. Hope you enjoy. Peace.